In this video, we're going to be answering these questions. What are smothered mates? How to prevent a smothered mate? And how to do a smothered mate. Please make sure you watch the previous videos on chess before this one, because you'll learn many more concepts in chess which will turn you from zero to hero. I'll leave the videos in the description below. Now onto the video. A smothered mate is when you checkmate a king who is trapped by his own pieces, most commonly with a knight. It's kind of a good example of overprotection. You have too many pieces on the board surrounding the king, and while for beginners that might seem like a good thing, it actually can turn up to you losing the game. For example, in this first position, white can play the move knight to f6, which will result in a smothered mate. After all, this black king is trapped by his own pieces, as he cannot escape through the squares that they occupy. Now, the black king can't come forward as this bishop is stopping that from happening, so it's checkmate. Now, in this second position, pause your videos and try to figure out what is the smothered mate. It's not in one move, it's in two moves. Pause your videos and figure it out. Okay, well, if you're back, you must have found the move bishop to c4. This attacks the rook, forcing it to move. Now, let's say he doesn't move and he just moves the knight. Well, if he does, we can bring this rook all the way down. Now, you might be wondering, what's the point of it? Why are we sacrificing this rook for absolutely no reason? Well, it's because if the rook does move, then we can give a smothered mate. This is a smothered mate, as the king is trapped by a bishop and because of his piece, of his rook. Now in the final position, here we also have another smothered mate, but this one's a lot more complex. This one requires you to think a little bit harder and be able to think about where white should go. It's not going to be easy, but if you're given the right amount of time, you should be able to do it. Can you spot the move? Okay, well, if you found the move knight to d7, you're halfway there. This isn't the correct move, as you block the line of the queen, and you're only half correct. So that's why that is incorrect. Now the actual move that we want to play is the move queen to e8. We are sacrificing the queen to be able to win the game. Now in this position, black must take with the rook. He cannot take with the king, as we are protecting the queen with our bishop. So he must take with the rook. He has no other choice. Now we could take with our bishop and then they would take, but we wouldn't get anywhere. We would actually be losing in this position by 1 point. Sure, it may be 1 pawn, but that's one extra chance for black to promote this pawn to a queen, and we don't want that. We want to win the game. So when black takes with the rook, we want to play the move knight to d7. The king is smothered amongst his own pieces. He has no escape, and he is just absolutely trapped. So now that you've learned about smothered mates, all you need to do is practice to master the smothered mate. Write down your top learning in the comment box below. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye!